This is the RayNeo Air 2S by TCL. They're a pair of AR glasses that you can use to watch movies and TV with, you can multitask on a computer, or play high refresh rate games since the displays in these run at up to 120 Hertz. The glasses come really nicely packaged with this carrying case. Inside there's a cleaning cloth, a USB-C cable, an extra nose pad, and a few other things. The glasses themselves have almost like a sunglass type look when they're in your hands. They've got this mirrored shade on the outside to prevent people from seeing the tech on the inside. When you're wearing them though, they actually sit out a little bit from your face. They call these AR glasses because they aren't meant to block out your surroundings entirely. While they're on your face, you can still see quite a bit of your surroundings, which is especially a good thing if you wanted to do some multitasking on a laptop. I use these to extend my MacBook to a second display, so if I want to watch a video while I'm doing some work, I can. You can easily see out of the bottom sunglasses portion, so I can use both displays easily. I do wish I could remove these shades for that purpose so that it doesn't darken my MacBook screen, but then these glasses would look a little bit more strange than they do now, so I get it. In terms of comfort, the Air 2S actually fits pretty well. The arms are actually hinged so that you can change the angle of the glasses up or down for better fitment, and the backs are flexible so that it wraps around your ears and head a little bit better. The whole setup is only 78 grams, so they don't feel heavy on your face at all. Underneath the arms, there are 3 buttons. There's 2 on the left that control the sound level and for bringing up the menu, and then there's one on the right that controls the screen brightness. They're simple and intuitive to use, and I like not having to pull out my phone to either turn up or turn down the volume all the time. The biggest change between the Air 2 and the Air 2S is that this 2S version gets 2 extra full range speakers in the back where your ears are for a total of 4 speakers. TCL says this gets you about 6 extra decibels of loudness, and in my opinion, they sound pretty great. They get decently loud for normal listening, and they're not obnoxiously loud from the outside either. Now, if you're a bit more worried about annoying the people around you, there's actually a built-in whisper mode that cuts down on the sound leakage. Now, for me personally, I have pretty terrible vision, hence the glasses. I can see displays in this just fine, but not as well as I could if I had my glasses on. The cool thing is you can actually get prescription lens inserts for this if you really wanted to. They just attach to the little bracket above the nose piece. I've played a few games with these on my phone in the 120 Hertz mode, and it's pretty cool having a huge display in front of you. TCL says this gives you the equivalent of a 201-inch screen sitting about 20 feet away, which sounds about right. I actually prefer to use these glasses with my Switch though, and for that, you need the JoyDock. It's an accessory dock that TCL makes. It's actually a 10,000 milliamp hour battery with a USB-C dock built into it that powers both the Switch OLED that I have and the glasses at the same time. Even if your Switch is completely dead, you'll still get up to 5 full hours of gameplay with the Switch and the glasses on a full charge of the JoyDock. You just clip it onto the back of your Switch, plug in the USB-C cable, grab a wireless controller, and you're good to go. It's perfect for chill games like Animal Crossing, where I can just lie in bed and have a huge screen on my ceiling. These glasses will work in a lot of different devices as long as it has a USB-C port to plug into. Tablets, computers, phones, and other game consoles, for example. Now, my favorite use for these glasses is watching movies and TV. It's just super immersive when you put these on, lie down in bed, and watch a movie. Your head is fully supported by the pillow in that situation, so the screen is not gonna move around at all, and the OLED displays look really good. To create the huge screen effect, there are 2 absolutely tiny 0.55 inch Sony micro OLED displays in here, one for each eye. It's really hard to capture on camera since those displays are really tiny, but those little OLEDs up there are what's producing the massive image. The displays are rated to cover 108% of the sRGB spectrum and are the only XR glasses on the market to have 3 different color adjustment modes, which you can adjust with the buttons on the arms. The displays actually get really bright too. They go up to 600 nits, which does not sound crazy high on paper. Believe me, I know. But since you have these shades in front of the lenses, it looks way brighter in person. There are 10 different levels of brightness adjustment that you can cycle through with that button on the arm of the glasses. I usually just use them at like half brightness or below. Full brightness feels like I'm gonna melt my retinas if I stare at the screen too long. These RayNeo Air 2S glasses are pretty cool. I think they've got some niche uses that people would really enjoy them for, like watching movies in bed like I just talked about, or for when you want a screen much larger than your phone screen, or better yet, watching movies on a plane or public transit where space is limited. I've always been super self-conscious about watching movies on a plane where there's a lot of gore or inappropriate content. So having glasses for some privacy in a more public setting would be pretty handy. If you're interested in picking up a pair of these for yourself, I'll leave a link in the description down below. Hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. And as always, have a great day.